What's up out there? I am here to talk about the Amphilophus Citrinellus, scientific name for the Midas cichlid. Midas cichlid being the common and well-known name. This is my boy, the Iceman. He is approximately 12 inches. And he's living in a 75-gallon tank and doing pretty well. Had him just going on 2 years. He's healthy, fairly colorful, got a decent nuchal hump. My thoughts on tank size is the minimum tank that one should keep a male Midas cichlid in, at least for starting, is a 75-gallon, which that's what this is, a 75-gallon here. And one could expect to raise a Midas cichlid to near full size in a 75-gallon tank. They range from about 12 to 15 inches, a full-size Midas cichlid. However, to bring a Midas cichlid to its fullest potential, in my opinion, and in my experience, you need to go bigger. So right now, this fish is in here. Ultimately, if I keep him, he will move on to a larger tank. Next up is the Rock. The Rock, the last I measured him, which was almost 2 years ago, he was 13.5 inches. He's probably pushing 14, at least, right now. He is in a 125-gallon. It is divided. I have a female over here that he just refuses to spawn with. And by the way, the Iceman is from Ken Davis. The Rock is from Tangled Up in Cichlids. I got the Rock back in 2017 when Jeff Rapps was still running Tangled Up in Cichlids. I got this female over here. Is actually, I got her in 2020. And that's when Kevin Cumberton is currently running Tangled Up in Cichlids. Point being, if you want a Midas cichlid, a purebred Midas cichlid, you need to search out and find a reputable source, such as a Ken Davis or a Tangled Up in Cichlids. But anyway, I had the Rock in that 75-gallon tank previously seen, and I kept him in there for quite a while before I moved him on to this tank, this 125. And he made it to his 13.5 inches in the 75. And he looks bigger since he's been in here, though I have not officially measured him. But I think, again, for a Midas cichlid to reach its potential, it needs a 125 gallon is what you're looking at right here, for them to have the swimming space, not be stressed. You're keeping your water parameters on point, and they can grow, be aggressive, and exhibit the behaviors of the species. Last but not least is our boy Cheddar, creamsicle Midas from Ken Davis. He is in a 210-gallon, previously raised in a 120-gallon. I decided to place him in this tank to help push his growth and try to raise him to his fullest potential. I haven't decided if I will try any tank mates with him. That being that I probably would not try to put any other similar type cichlids with him, but perhaps smaller ditherfish or tinfoil barbs, or jewel cichlids, clown loaches, something of that nature. And of course a pleco. But here he is in a 210 gallon, living solo right now. Is it necessary? No. However, right now he's loving life, interactive, and most importantly to me, there's no chance of him getting damaged, hurting himself or another fish, at least at this point. So my basic thoughts are 75-gallon tank. You can start it off with a Midas cichlid. You could raise them for a number of years. If you are to keep them in that tank, you have to stay on top of your water changes. At least once a week water changes, if not twice a week. 125 is probably the tank. A 125, 150. The 6 foot, 18-inch width tank is where you're going to be able to raise those guys up to 15 inches. And then if you go even larger to a 180 or a 210, it's going to be a definite stress-free home for that fish. He'll be interactive and outgoing and probably display the best colors that he could possibly. Since I put him in here, his colors have become a little more extensive on his fins, and you know, he's out 24/7 interacting with me. But anyway, that's just a few of my thoughts. This is just one in probably a series of these type of videos I'll do on tank size, tank maintenance, and the care of a Midas cichlid. Any questions, comments, feedback, put them in the comment section. And thanks for watching. Take care.